You might struggle to remember the exact films where he appeared, but you have definitely seen his face on screen throughout many, many years. Timothy Hutton has been acting all his life, and even though he has never been publicly regarded as one of the top hottest men in Hollywood, the actor has reportedly dated the most beautiful and popular A-list actresses of Tinseltown. Today, we look into what really stands behind the good guy image of Timothy Hutton, into both of his marriages that ended in divorce, his romances with Angelina Jolie, Demi Moore, and Uma Thurman, and finally, how after all of this, in his mid-50s, he moved in with his 20-something co-star. Stay with Rumour Juice, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exciting videos like this one. Hutton has worked steadily in film and television for decades. In 1980, aged just 20, he became the youngest recipient of a Best Supporting Actor Oscar for his role in Ordinary People. It is exactly when the urban cowboy actress Debra Winger fell for the aspiring young star.
But then we set up this institution of marriage, and it's supposed to not change. We're supposed to stay in love.
But before Hutton eventually met his first wife, he had been linked to many A-list actresses. Too many, we could even say. And we are talking about Jennifer Grey, Demi Moore, Kim Catrall, and Diane Lane, among others. Interestingly, you will barely find any information about any of these romances, no matter how long they lasted. So by his mid-20s, after numerous whirlwind romances, Hutton was apparently ready to settle down. Several years later, Debra and Tim finally met when they hosted the music festival Farm Aid together. At the time, the actress had just broken up with former governor of Nebraska Bob Kerrey, and this meeting was like a breath of fresh air both for Hutton and Winger. Not much is known about this relationship, aside from the fact that it was quite eventful. In 1987, Winger, who was 5 years older than her husband, gave birth to their son Noah. Hutton, despite his young age, was totally mature and excited about fatherhood. Shortly after Noah's birth, he gave an interview talking about his first-time experience as a dad. When he was born, I cut the cord and gave him a bath, and was changing his diapers right away. I loved it. The actor also called Debra a great mom. At the time, the couple exercised the approach, when one works, the other doesn't, to be there for their son. And it seemed to be working really well for their family. Unfortunately, 2.5 years after welcoming the baby boy, the couple called it quits. Hutton filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences as a reason for their separation. In between this marriage and the next one, Hutton again was linked to several high-profile actresses, including Angelina Jolie and Uma Thurman. Angelina and Timothy starred together in 1997's Playing God, and it is believed they shared an on-set romance. But they never confirmed their relationship. One source said, "It's rumored that Angelina was so heartbroken when he called it quits that she had an H tattooed on her wrist because of her love for him." Jolie does have an H tattoo on her wrist, but opinions differ in regard to its origin. Some say it's dedicated to her brother, James Haven. Hutton's second marriage with the French illustrator and niece of the former French president followed a similar pattern like this first one, but it lasted a bit longer. Hutton managed to keep his private life low-key during his most intense years of acting and dating. Surprisingly, much more information started to surface about the actor and his love life as he aged and relatively fell off the Hollywood radar. It was reported in 2015 that the 54-year-old actor had secretly moved in with his American Crime co-star.
I don't know, it's particularly interesting because I've never seen anything like it before, but the way that he accesses you.
Doesn't seem unusual, right? But here's the thing. His alleged girlfriend, Gerard, was 26 at that time. Sources were saying that she had fallen head over heels in love with Hutton. Sources also revealed that Hutton's son Noah, who is just 1 year older than Caitlin, was staying with the couple in their home and that they were hitting it off. Some reports say the two dated just for several months, while some believe the two are still together. If so, based on the romance's longevity, things are serious between the lovebirds, and their romance has already been tested. Several years ago, a Canadian ex-model and former child actor Sarah Johnston claimed that in 1983 Hutton had sexually assaulted her when she was 14, while a friend watched and later committed the same horrible act to her. According to Sarah, all of this happened in the actor's hotel room. Johnston filed a criminal complaint with the Vancouver police in late 2019. Hutton's lawyers immediately responded to the allegations, saying that the actor completely and unequivocally denies the story, that he never met Johnston and that he was the subject of an extortion attempt. 2 years later, Hutton was cleared of charges, with the Canadian authorities having found, quote, glaring lack of support and proof of Miss Johnston's claim. Even though no charges were pressed against the actor, it cost him the lead role on the Leverage reboot. Hutton has filed a suit against the production company for violating the terms of their contract, according to which they owe him $3 million. The suit claims that Electric Entertainment did not investigate the allegation and still owes him $3 million for its flagrant breach of contract. According to the terms of his February 2020 agreement with the company, he would have been paid $175,000 per episode, the suit states. Hutton's lawyers are sure about their victory, stating, "This was a flagrant and pretextual breach of an agreement that had been done for weeks before Electric Entertainment decided there was no deal. Worse, Electric made this decision without any investigation whatsoever." Meanwhile, the company insists that Hutton failed to disclose the allegations posed against him before or during negotiations for him to reprise his role in the reboot. Consequently, once we learned of the allegations in the press, we ceased negotiations with him and chose to move on without him. His baseless allegations against us are without merit, and we intend to vigorously defend ourselves. We are yet to see how this suit ends, but clearly Hutton doesn't intend to let it go. As long as Hutton is still believed to be with his partner Caitlin Gerard, we decided you would want to know a little bit more about the 33-year-old actress. Even though you might not have seen her in every second movie, Gerard has been steadily growing her fan base throughout these years. Caitlin is super serious about her career and obviously chooses her roles very carefully. A 2019 journalist called Gerard, quote, an accomplished and underrated actor, in the article titled "Caitlin Gerard is horror's greatest new star." This looks like a fair statement considering that the Los Angeles-born star has gained prominence as a horror movie actress. Before appearing on the silver screen and on the big screen, she appeared in numerous theater plays, having perfected her acting skills. Apart from getting formal education and establishing herself as a successful actress, Caitlin discovered her interest in the field of writing, and following her interest, she got enrolled in UCLA for learning creative writing. In 2019, Gerard co-wrote and directed the short comedy film I Lost My Mother's Ashes, which was nominated for Best US Short at that year's Palm Springs Film Festival. So it's clear that Caitlin is a super versatile and talented personality, practically in everything she is doing. No surprise Hutton immediately fell in love with his co-star when they were shooting American Crime. I mean, we're in love here as well. So let's hope the rumors these two are together are not rumors. Let's also hope this beautiful couple will prove that age gap is nothing when you are two mature people with common values and interests. That's all for today. Unless you've subscribed to Rumor Juice already, what are you waiting for? See you soon.